Hello, hello, everybody.
We have dog.
We have dog. We have
Hi,
dog.
buddy.
He's cuddling over there with Adam.
He's mostly just furry legs.
Yeah, mostly just furry legs. The camera is not powerful enough to contain all of dog. Let me post.
Why don't you go say hi to stream? Yeah.
Does that work?
Why don't you go say hi to stream?
Yeah, that worked.
Okay. B-Dog. Hi. We're playing Silksong today. I didn't realize.
Yeah, well, it actually came out.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone was like, okay, it's never coming out because it took so long. But no, it did actually come out. And it was a big surprise. They didn't announce it until,
even though
the month prior.
Even though John was talking about it, it still didn't seem like something that was even possible to play.
And David Myers hears us, so
Hey.
we have already succeeded the first part of the stream.
And now we're going to have Dog all stream. Because
you cannot leave.
well,
You're going to trap him?
well, there's that. I usually try to trap him to get him to stop being scared of you playing video games. But we are now allowed to bribe Gurgi with things.
With things?
There's the dental chew. The vet is allowing him to eat something besides his regular food because his
Don't
teeth.
dogs usually want to go off and eat that alone?
Yeah, but then I'll just take it from him. And I'll keep it here, and then he'll have to chew it here, and so we'll have Dog.
Yeah, Basil says, came out faster than Bloodborne Remaster. David Myers says, did Dog got haircut?
He gets those. I don't know
Yeah,
when the last one was.
every, month or two or something.
Yeah.
So I don't remember when he was last on camera. It's been a while since the last haircut he's had, maybe 2-3 weeks, but
You got gross eye crusties that I have to detach from your face. I promise this is necessary.
he just doesn't understand.
Great.
And we're trying to help you, buddy. It's a good dog.
It looks icky. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna take that. Okay, this is going in the garbage. Whoa, so gross. So gross.
Oh, well, there he goes. We had Doggo on stream. But then he was very, very interested to see where Adam was going. So I haven't played any of Silksong yet. This will be the first. Have I played Hollow Knight Live? Maybe a little bit of Hollow Knight Live, maybe.
Come.
I might have played some of the DLCs.
Gurgi, come. Yes. Okay, Gurgi, sit. Gurgi, sit.
Oh, you're gonna give him the dental chew?
Sit. You're a bad dog. Sit.
He knows he's getting it regardless, so he's just like, hey, I don't have to sit.
Yeah, my parents are so bad at training the dog.
Hey, Gabe. Welcome to chat.
Well, if you were a good boy,
He wants it.
if you had been a good boy, Gurgi, you would get the treat. But I told you to sit and you wouldn't sit.
Oh.
I know. Are you so upset? It's mine now.
And hello, Zanek. Welcome to chat.
It's my toy. It's my chew. I chew on the This is only for...
He looks so betrayed.
This is only for good boys who sit.
Tell him to sit.
Gurgi, sit. You know what I'm asking. You just think that you don't have to do it. You're like, oh, but if I stare, I get the thing. But no.
So Nick says, good boy is pure confusion.
Gergie, sit.
He knows.
Yeah, you know.
He knows.
You know. You know, you just think you don't have to do it because everybody gives you treats for nothing.
He's like, where's my treat? You're too cute. Why are you so cute? He's getting restless.
Gergie, sit. Sit.
Sit.
Sit.
Sit.
Do you need me to move the pillow so that you...
He gotcha.
Gergie, sit.
Saliva attack.
You look so dopey. Gergie, sit.
No, it's so cute.
Okay. We'll move the pillows so they don't get in your way.
Yep. Yep.
Alright now, Gergie.
You want the treat, right?
Gergie, sit. Gergie, sit. Don't look at Stream. Don't look at Stream for help. They won't help you. Gergie, sit. Sit. Hey, sit.
Oh.
Good boy.
He's trying to take it.
Yeah, just enjoy your dental chew.
Aww. Everyone, can we get some good boys in chat?
Because also, Gergie, this is a dental chew, not a swallow large object that can impale through my intestines.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Fair
Gergie is a very eager dog to finish his treats, and so he will swallow the entire length of this thing. And like, for a long time, my mom was like terrified that like the dog was gonna die from impaling his like the treat through his intestines, because a bunch of dogs like died from having greenies because they're very small.
Yeah, especially the small ones. The small ones were meant for, like, obviously smaller dogs, but they were cheaper, so people would just buy them and then give it to their big dogs, and then they just swallow them whole.
I think my mom probably had the logic of like, oh, well, it's less calories or something.
Maybe.
Yeah. That's your good boy.
Yeah. Alright.
I don't know if Stream can even see him now, but...
Hopefully this isn't training him to, like, eat out of people's hands.
Well, I, like, awarded it to him, so it should be fine.
Okay. Anyway, I guess I'll get to playing the game.
Come here, Gergie. Gergie, come. Yeah.
Onward to Silksong with a good boy on our lap. Adjust slider till frames. Well, I guess we're already touching the edge, aren't we? Oh. Yes, that's fine. My desired level.
You guys enjoying dog? Enjoying treat?
The best ASMR.
This isn't only because I want to have dog on stream. This is, like, I genuinely think he needs he needs something. There's like an attachment they sell to like chew toys, so it's like too big for them to swallow it, so they have to chew on part of it. It's like a big donut, like a plastic donut you like, or not, like a rubber donut you like attach to like a bone. But in place of that, I can just hold it. Because he did just, like, sit down with one of these things, and within 10 seconds had swallowed the entire thing.
Yeah, that's no good.
And it's like, Gergie, that's coming out as one big piece.
Well, look at this. Full animated intro.
Oh, you're like a prisoner. It's like Kazan.
Yeah, it's exactly like
Kazan.
This is super cool. I wasn't expecting a fully animated intro. It's neat.
The game is actually done. With, like,
Yeah,
cutscenes and everything. I thought this would be like early access, and then in 20 years you'd get the full game.
Yeah, no.
Apparently they didn't expand their team at all. They didn't hire anyone new from Hollow Knight.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
It's all the same people.
The same small team.
I know you're thinking about swallowing the whole thing, Gertie, but this is a true toy. You're supposed to enjoy it over a long time. The Rumble, like, stream title is going to make no sense, by the way, because I called it, like, come watch Dannphan be a cyber ninja.
Why didn't you change the name?
Because I have dog.
Okay. Oh, here I am. So I did hear that they switched up the gameplay a little bit for this one. I don't know exactly how... Well, the down attack is gone, I know that much. Man, already starting in a very pretty environment.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
I love it, yeah. Oh, and the moss move. The moss move. I have character weight. Moss move. I like it. It's very simple to do an effect like that, but it adds so much more to it. Very clever. Alright. Look at me, I'm going left for once instead of right. How innovative for a 2D platformer. You're going left instead of right. Alright, got my ledge grab. Never mind. Whoop. Can I charge an attack? No. Gotta get some masks for that, I guess.
Here, come on out.
Oh my god, am I doing a games journalist thing right now? Okay, there we go.
Yeah, but the game's journalist, that was like literally 3 minutes. It was crazy that they couldn't do it.
Yeah.
It literally is like a matter of,
Oh, even the bone move. Bone move.
Here, come.
Is this like an actual human
go on the couch.
here? Just a human spine?
Really? Oh.
I mean, I have no idea.
Oh, the
But
spine.
bone move. Bone move. Very neat.
Oh, like what you're standing. I thought you were talking about the background. There's a spine.
Nah.
There is a spine in the background, though.
Is there?
Yeah, I guess all of these are spines.
Well,
Spines or like centipedes or something.
maybe.
Let me get the chat pulled up real quick.
Oh, did they
Pop up chat.
get me? Alright, so what is this little battery there? Oh, okay. So it's like a little meter for healing. Gotcha. And then it's also, it looked like it was also an attack. That's different. Or maybe it just like keeps you safe while you're healing. Because I'm super powerful girl boss.
Apparently in this game you can't heal with like a segment of Like you have to use all of your meter to heal or something.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
I get that. Oh, where'd it go? You build up the meter pretty fast, though, just by killing normal enemies. So it's honestly not that big of a deal. Oh, there's my down. I like that. Although that's probably going to be, like, really annoying if I miss an enemy by, like, a fraction of an inch when I'm doing this.
Here, come here.
I dropped a fruit down here, but now it's gone.
Here, hop up. Yeah, hop up here.
Oh no. I sense something. Or is this supposed to just be like, okay, some sort of gravity on me? Because I'm weak or something?
Here you come.
Someone place a spell on me?
Yeah, hop up.
Oh, now I'm fine. Okay.
Do you want to? Here you come, hang out. Here you sit.
Can I not reach
Good
that?
boy.
No, there's no way
Good
I can
boy.
reach that.
Here you go.
Gotta get the double.
He like uses his paw to like control the thing. Here, Kirky. This is such a clever solution to him choking to death. I get to entertain stream with dog, and I get to make sure he stops swallowing the whole bone.
Oh, dang it.
I
missed my double jump.
am so proud of the solution.
I'm glad.
Please feel free to use the compliment section.
The compliment section.
Yeah. I've been watching a bunch of ambiguous amphibian videos, and he's like, please feel free to compliment me in the compliment section below.
That is pretty funny.
Uh,
I like that. If only it was a compliment section. Then there would be no war. Ah! I fucked up.
are you guys enjoying dog?
Oh no.
I am very proud of this solution. Didn't need to buy anything. Can just hold the thing.
Do I want to do this right now? Maybe not.
Oh, you can't pogo on spikes anymore.
Yeah, well, I don't need to, per se.
Can you
It's
show
just
us,
dealing with this thing that I don't... Oop, wasn't far enough to the edge. Okay.
Forgot to post on the Discord about a request I made. You wanted Trisha to react to something? The great Dannphan.
A request?
As Gabe was saying that.
Ooh. 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 Bear with me, folks. I never said I was good at platformers. Aw.
You're gonna be the one helping our kids one day. I can't do platformers.
You're better than me.
It's only because I'm a man.
Yeah.
It's only because I grew up being tortured by these stupid games.
It's true of all of us.
I remember, like, you know, playing Mario, and it's like, oh man, this sucks, or whatever. I go over to my cousin's house, and he's got, like, Castlevania, and he's got the whip and everything. And it's just like, wait a second, you can just kill everybody with a whip? You don't need to hop? And it's like, oh, there's no like pits that you fall down and die? And he's like, nah, you just go around and you kill everybody with this cool chain.
Revolutionary.
I'm like, damn.
Nice.
Why doesn't Mario have one of these?
It's a little rib cage bench as well.
You cleaning your teeth good, Gergie? There's like not a lot of thing to hold now. He's really working his way down this thing.
I gotta be honest, there's something really weird about how they designed this first level so that you're mostly moving left instead of right.
Crazy.
Because usually in 2D platform games, you're always moving right. But this time you're like mostly moving left.
That's how they
That's how they start you off.
That's how they differentiate you from Hollow Knight.
It's a little disorienting. Maybe that's part of the reason why people are saying this is harder than the first one. Because you have to move left.
That's probably it.
Ooh, how did all of those hits miss? Okay, so it doesn't attack them. Could have fooled me though. It looked like it was an attack, but I had to give it a shot. Whoopsie. That's right. Oh, that's cute. It's like a little cocoon. The cocoon has your experience. I like that.
Keep on missing things because I'm managing Gergie.
Yeah, that down attack is really hard to hit things with.
It feels like it should, in theory.
Oh, I got it.
It should be.
Aw, fuck! I hit its stinger.
Oh, cute.
The stinger actually does hurt you if you like run into it.
That's very fun. Oh, it's a big heal.
Oh, fuck! I hit its stinger again. I gotta stop using the down attack. Ah.
Oh, it's about the 100 film challenge I've been doing. Need more film suggestions. Well, I gave you Little Shop Around the Corner and the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Have you seen the Lord of the Rings trilogy already? Hey, we got someone in the Rumble chat that I can't read. Relax. I'm gonna say it's relax. Sorry, I forgot to zoom in. Also, sorry that the stream title on Rumble is completely wrong. Don't swallow the whole thing from there, Gergie. Please chew. Literally, like, nothing. There's nothing I can hold on to on that thing anymore.
Ah, now it's summoning minions. Bastard. Not enough to bind yet, but we're getting there.
Yeah, keep chilling, Gergie. Oh. So anyway, been kind of a rough week, huh?
Oh yeah.
I wasn't like super in tune to like Charlie Kirk, and I didn't really realize how influential he was, to be honest. Alright. It's funny, he's like a burrowing dog, So if you make like a hole with your hands, he's just like burrow, and he like shoves his nose in it. What do you think, Kirby? Worth exploring?
Alright, that was an interesting boss fight, because it kind of, like, is teaching you how to use the new attacks a little bit. I appreciate that.
The original Lord of the Rings movies you haven't seen, you're about to have such an incredible, like, experience.
Okay, so eventually this door has to open up. But when?
And then he flees. Yeah, I showed Trisha the Lord of the Rings movies for the first time, and it was an awesome experience to be able to be the person to like show that to her.
No! I passed out.
Hey, Kirky.
But I'm epic girl boss. I can't pass out. I see we have like a bug shaman. Is this a ladybug? It might be. Up with you. Up. I won't have you dying on my floor. Weak at last. You should mind your strength, traveler. There's no use wasting energy on an old nobody like me. I see that now, madam. My welcome to your land has not been kind. I had reason to be wary. Oh, I see. They have, like, the faces now in the... So you can tell who's talking, I guess. So you're another pilgrim, then, scuttled out of the darkness to climb the great path and bow at its gilded peak. That's right. I am no pilgrim. I am horned, and I arrive in your land by no choice of my own. I was brought to your kingdom by force, captured by strange bugs. Oh, how curious! The bugs of the citadel that summoned to our land. They veil themselves in service to didn't find out why. Okay. Holy yet haunted land. Our kingdom is gripped by a curse. Its path grows wild and dangerous. And then return. Okay, sure. Mysterious cursed land that was once holy. Let's go.
Is at least your hair is long? Is at least you hair is long?
I don't know, man.
What happened? Oh.
Is at least your hair is long? Uh-oh. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, so I thought we were going to play Medover Rising Revengeance. That's why the stream title is Fucky Wucky. But that's okay. She's kind of like a cyber ninja.
She's close enough to a cyber ninja. Ugh. Come on, man.
But yeah, anyway, I wasn't really like so much of like a Charlie Kirk fan. There's a couple people that go to universities and do that stuff, and I didn't really pay so much attention to who is who, and like I didn't realize he had like a big emphasis on it. I was like peripherally aware of him, but I didn't really know much about him.
Right. That's where a lot of people were.
And apparently he's like super influential and like played a big role in like getting Trump elected. So.
Well, just by being a right-wing voice, I'm sure that's helpful enough. What is this? Frayed rosary string. Okay. Neat.
Yeah, it sucked hearing he died, and like I feel really bad for his his wife and everything.
Yes. Where am I going? It just like dropped me back to like first area.
The Charlie King thing has, Charlie Kirk thing has gone worldwide in effects. Yeah, apparently.
Well, he was very beloved, so.
There's demonstrations in Japan and like.
Well, South Korea wasn't it?
South Korea too. England.
Goddamn flying enemies, man. Ah! Hate that. My tiny twig legs. What? Ah.
So her attitude, it played well to being a rival. I wonder how it's gonna work as the protagonist. Because like you said, she was kind of like a girl boss who kept on like beating you and stuff.
Well, I mean, eventually she needs your help, and you obviously defeat the big bad, but.
Right. Is this a sequel or is this a prequel?
This is, I believe it was sold as a sequel. So this is, I mean, she's in like a different area and whatnot.
I just wonder how invested in the story you could really be when it's a bunch of like bugs.
I mean, they're very cute. They're very cute designs that they worked out here.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out where it would like me to go next.
Spain
Try not to fall into this pit again.
Spain and here in Aussie land too.
Yeah.
Don't know much about Kirk, but from what I learned, nothing about him warrants him getting killed.
That's the thing.
Precisely
that's why
correct.
People were so upset about it, right? It's because he's the moderate option.
Exactly. So it's like, if they think that they're going to respond with violence to the moderate option, they have no idea what he's containment for. Like, there are plenty of people...
Well, that's the thing. When you realize that they want even the moderates dead, then they're like, oh shit, they want me dead too.
And like, the reality is, these people are our enemies. They want us dead. And like... their ideology is so fucking insane, it will be so hard to explain to later generations why we were tiptoeing around how insane they are. Like, I can't even tell you the stuff that I've encountered in my life, because it's too depressing and it's too fucked up for, like, polite conversation. And I think maybe that is just, like... that is a huge advantage that they have, is that like the things that they believe and the things that they do are so unspeakable that it's like it can't even get discussed in like polite conversation how fucking insane they are. Whereas like loading people into a gas chamber and turning it on is like pretty tame.
Okay, so now the money is rosaries. Interesting. I hope they're not trying to do another religion bad thing with this new aesthetic. I don't think that they are, just because, like, it's, you know, like, the church kind of fits with the gothic theme that they kind of go for with these types of games. So I think that's why they decided to include it in the second one.
Yeah.
They probably have more of that gothic theme in here, and they were like, yeah, Christian shit. That's awesome.
Yeah, churches are like super beautiful, super interesting. So.
Yeah, but they could still put religion bad somewhere in there.
Did you guys 100% all caterpillars? Oh, in the first game? Well, we never beat the White Palace, so... We don't know. We didn't 100% the first game. I think we might have gotten all caterpillars, but... Or she got all caterpillars. I didn't play this one.
I don't really remember. I'd have to look into my achievements.
Just seems like a tame dude who likes to talk, discuss, and debate things. Yeah. And it's precisely because their ideas are so indefensible that, like... discussion, and like he was always very tame and very polite, and he didn't really go into like the darker aspects to the stuff that they believe in. He was always like pretty surface level and pretty soft on a lot of stuff. So like if they think that they're gonna react with violence to that guy and somehow that's supposed to send a message that even the moderates were going to kill, and then that's going to be a message that helps them?
Yeah, it's really, really bad on their part.
A murder like that is something that would be effective if they were in control, but they're not. The president is right-wing, and most people in America and the world are right-wing. It's only by, like, these old vestiges of power that's been upended, but, like... Their celebration has only red-pilled people and, like, made the right even stronger. Like, they turned this guy who is very tame and very, like, soft on a lot of stuff into a martyr.
And I collect shards. Interesting.
Just seemed...
Ooh,
wow.
That guy hits hard.
So, that was something I think John was saying, is that, like, stuff does a lot more damage now.
Well, I think it depends on the enemy, which is true of Hollow Knight as well. Like, some enemies, they hit you for 2 instead of 1.
But it was mostly just 1 damage. You died in 2 hits, so he was dealing 3. Right?
I might have gotten hit before that. I guess I should have been paying more attention.
But then also, you're starting with more health than you did previously. I think you started with, like, 1 or 2 health or something.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
And I have the ability to full heal.
Yes,
like
and so it's a interesting way that they've like kind of oriented this game where you have more health, you take more damage, therefore damage reduction is going to actually matter. Like if you could have a charm that reduces damage by 1 mask. Oh, she was missing 1 pip already. Okay. Oh, no charms in this game. Interesting.
No charms at all? I like the charms. That was cool, though. Aww.
Is it just leveling up?
I like that. Well, I guess Hornet has like a whole moveset of her own, so maybe they thought it wasn't really necessary because she already has like thread shit, so I guess it makes sense. But I did like the charms.
You can still have passive charms.
Oh, God. Can't get me over the edge, you dumb fuck. Ah! Whoops. Alright.
Well. Is that alive?
I dropped some more shards. So I guess I use those to level up my weapon.
Hey, pharmacist. This is a separate game. I'm not sure if it's a prequel or a sequel, though. We're thinking sequel. But...
Thinking sequel. was spooky. I need another small enemy. There we go. Oh, it's not completely a full heal. I think it's a set amount of like 3 or something.
Okay.
Although I guess you can probably level up that as well.
Probably.
Yeah, so that you can get more out of your heals. Every single time, I guess that rock resets. You just gotta. Oh god! Spikes are still.
You bounced off of it.
Nice. Get my money.
The darkness kind of helps you to understand that you have to look at those lines. Not try to watch things falling and move out of the way. So yeah, you know, thoughts and prayers to Charlie Kirk's family. Really, really sucks. And although I think this has been an unexpected white pill. I was upset when it first happened, and I was worried that the right would just do nothing again.
Yeah, but a lot of people actually have been coming together over this. Let's see, does it want me to go back? Or was there something I missed?
Yeah, it's caused a lot of people to come out on the right.
Can't go up there.
So if anything, it's made people more brave to be like not insane.
To say enough is enough.
It's just like when you see how some of these people live, they live like such shitty lives following like left-wing ideals. There was this guy who
There she is.
there was this guy I went to school with, and I knew him through Sergeant Salamander, and he's such a striking example of like someone you wouldn't want to be. He when I met him, the subject of like someone said something about like being Italian or something, and I was like, you're Polish? And he looks at me like I'm retarded, right? And he's like, no, try Italian. And I was like, I shook my head like, are you sure you're Italian, man? Because I'm looking at this guy, he's not Italian, right? But he thinks he's Italian, and he starts talking about like pasta and stuff. I'm like, are you sure? I brought it up again. I was like, are you sure you're Italian, man? What? And he was like, yeah, my mom's Italian. I was like, what else? And like, I don't remember what he said the other side was, but I think some like retarded leftists will think that, and retarded people all across the aisle will sometimes think that Italians aren't white, and so he's like excited about this Italian identity. Italians are white, however, contrary to the beliefs of people with room temperature IQ. And anyway, he was Polish because he's not related to his mother. His mother didn't think it mattered, and they had money, so they just like paid some woman to be a surrogate or whatever, and they didn't bother to like implant her eggs in the other person. So it's just so he's not related to his mom. And she was like, and like he was talking about how like, haha, I know more about spaghetti, haha, or whatever. It's like, I know more about spaghetti than John, haha. And then and he's like saying this to his mother, and then his mom's like, well, you're not really Italian. And like he's like what? And it's like yeah, well, we used a surrogate for you. And he's like why didn't you tell me or whatever? And she's like, I didn't think it mattered. Like, you know, your like adopted kids are like still your kids, right? And it's like,
ooh, man, that's fucking rough.
Yeah, so then like this, so it's just like this, like, not that you shouldn't feel connected to your parents if you're like adopted, but you shouldn't go out of the way to make your kid adopted. Like no kidding. You shouldn't go out of like it would have mattered to this kid, and yeah, he's like some like left wing like freak, but he still wanted to be related to his mother. He wasn't that like deracinated, you know. And it crushed him. He spent all the time he would like brag about being Italian and how he was more Italian than this person or that person, and like and all sorts of like just whatever. Anyway, not that you shouldn't brag about being Italian. Being Italian is fantastic. Great thing to be. It's also great to be Polish. There's, you know, the Winged Hussar, like, the 12th of September just passed. That's the anniversary of the Siege of Vienna that was broken by the Holy League. The largest cavalry charge in history took place on that day. 12th of September in 1683. 30,000 men in armor charged down the hill. At the first rising of the sun over the hill, they crested, blazing with light, and charged down and crushed the Muslim host. The Ottoman host, rather. They were Muslim. And the people at the front were the Winged Hussars, a Polish elite cavalry that wore wings on their armor, or their horses, depending on. The Winged Hussars are running. Yeah, and there's a super sick Sabaton song about it. Polish are super cool. They also have the Prince Polo candy bar. Fantastic achievement. Not quite as impressive as the whole Siege of Vienna thing, but, you know, it's still up there, right? Yeah, anyway. So there's no reason for him to be, like, upset about being Polish. It's just that, like, he wanted to, like, have parents, and he doesn't, so. I don't know what the deal with his dad was, but. I don't even know if it was like.
Oh man, they made the money like kind of hard to collect because they actually have physics and roll away from you.
At least it doesn't like blink and disappear, as far as we know. I actually don't even know if it was like his dad's. If his dad was like the sperm donor for the surrogate. They might have just been like, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Just any baby.
Anyway, that guy grows up to be just this, like, turbo piece of shit.
Is this a trap? I'll say no. It's not a trap. It'll give me things. Ooh. Oh, very nice.
Oh.
Very cute. It's like a throne. Adorable.
It is cute.
Well worth 30 rosary beads.
Anyway. He grows up, he is dating some girl in high school, and then he decides that when he goes to college he wants to sleep around, and so he breaks up with his girlfriend so he can go sleep around with strangers. Deeply regrets it. Never falls in love. Cries every time he gets drunk about how he misses her. Can't own up to his own mistake and like go crawling back to her. Will call her like when he's drunk to call her a cunt and tell her and like laugh at her and like
Oh man.
and like scream cunt into the phone and then hang up on her.
Real swell guy.
Calls the girl's mother to be like, hey,
Oops. Okay. Well.
you should
Apparently it wasn't.
like he calls the girl's mother and is like, hey, you should make sure she doesn't kill herself because I think there's some risk there. Then hangs up the phone.
Ah, jeez.
It's like,
What a fucking menace.
yeah, and it's like, wow, your leftist ideals are so beautiful. Now you can sleep around with strangers and just be a horrible menace to this poor girl. Then he gets herpes on his face, or maybe herpes everywhere. He had to take like the AIDS medication to make sure he didn't get AIDS from someone. And then he declares to people that he's bisexual, but he's never dated a man, never had sex with a man. But if you make fun of him for it, he gets like super mad. He's like, I am bisexual, you're like homophobic. It's like, to be bisexual, you'd have to be attracted to men and women. But he doesn't do that. So it's like, he just wants he wants to say he's bisexual to be cool. And it's like, of all the things I might lie about to seem cooler, getting railed in the ass is not one of them. Like, to be frank, it seems like a crazy thing to lie about and then get mad and bully people over.
Well, yeah.
Because, like, he said he was bisexual, and my favorite thing to say to people who pretend to be bisexual is, like, just ask them, like... just ask them, like, questions about, like...
Why are you questioning it?
Just ask him questions about gay ass sex, because, like, what you're doing when you say, oh, that's a special thing, right? Oh, no, it's a platform.
Maybe it's... Oh, okay, so that's just... Okay, so there's some sort of gravity rock thing holding the platform together every time it falls.
There's gonna be a crazy boss coming up.
Oh, boy.
If he's gonna have rock armor and shit. Mark my words. Anyway, yeah, like he was like bringing it up to be evocative and be like, oh,
Man.
I am so cool and like I take dicks in my ass. And it's like, wow, man, that's so
So stunning and brave.
that's so stunning and brave, dude. I can't believe how astonishing and cool. Anyway,
Tool acquired.
he got mad at me when I like
Okay.
asked him if he ever dated a dude and like stormed off, and it's like,
I guess that might be like similar to masks or whatever.
and like I get it. For some people, it's like they can't handle the pressure of going to a liberal arts school and being a white guy, and so they just like pretend to be bisexual and a bunch of stuff because it helps people like. It helps you fit in, but like...
Saves you from bugs.
But like, you should get made fun of for that. That's so stupid. It's like, you can just be yourself, actually.
And then people can just deal with it.
You don't need to like pretend and like brag about taking dicks in your ass. It's like, you could actually just like be a person.
Ooh, it's a little bit dark. Don't know if I trust this right now.
Because, like, I'm, like, memeing when I, like, ask them, like, stupid questions like that. But I would much rather talk about, like, video games and anime to be honest. But like when I'm talking about like a video game that I'm playing, and then he just like interrupts the conversation to say, "Yeah, I get fucked in the ass." It's like, well, I mean, if you want to talk about it, we'll talk about it. But gonna cry and run away after somebody makes a joke. It's like, all right, well. Anyway, he spends his days going in and out of like rehab, and I only really remember this guy existed because he showed up the other day to harass and dox my buddy Sergeant Salamander.
Oh,
because
man. That's the guy.
Yeah, because like Charlie Kirk got assassinated, so he's like now he's feeling extra bold, like he can go bully people and like threaten them and shit. It's like, actually, as it turns out, you're a massive pussy. I hate to be the one to inform you, but you're actually just a gigantic little bitch. And you're running around getting AIDS and herpes from
What are
like.
these little rings for?
I don't know, but they're pretty.
They are. Ah! Enemy?
Wow, she actually did say Pashanka. But like, I would never want to be that guy. I don't care how much herpes he got rubbed on his face from a bunch of drug-addled, like, lunatics. I would never envy him and, like,
Buy some maps.
I would never want to follow that. I would never want to follow, like, the life instructions that lead you to get there. Fucking.
Quill, I can add any new areas you discover on the maps you own. That is interesting.
Hey, 363.
I'll buy the maps.
Oh, fuck. I had to catch up. There we go. Found it. Instead of
Maps
charms,
are
or
valuable.
depressor changes your attacks.
And I'll just get more money.
Heard this game is Aussie made. Don't know if it's true. I don't know either. Team Cherries from Australia.
Let's to the left.
Good that some toxic assholes are getting consequences for celebrating and mocking the death. Fuck yeah. I am so glad that people are going after those people now. And now they're shocked that they don't have cultural control. It's like, yep, that's what you get.
Interesting. Is this like a boss fight I have to unlock?
In middle school, I got in trouble
That's
for
so
being
neat.
proud of my German heritage. Well, they can go fuck themselves. Germany invented hospitals, so why don't they go to the fucking witch doctor?
The Krankenhaus.
Yeah, the Krankenhaus. Oh. How about monkeypox? God, that sounds like fun. The thing with monkeypox is there was like some person was on the news. It was like a gay couple and their like adopted kid all had like monkeypox, and it turns out that's like sexually transmitted. So it's like, well, what happened to that? Like, did the like is that
police do anything?
is that not like evidence? Like all of a sudden monkeypox, they stopped talking about it because it turns out that you have to like get it
Oh my
from
god.
like.
Come on, man. It's like perfectly timed with the jump.
They probably adjusted that timing for a while to make sure it was just.
Oh man, it's so evil.
Oh, you have 0 of the. So you have to go pick it up?
Yeah.
Okay. But if you don't pick it up, then it's lost forever?
Yeah.
That sucks. Now, this is interesting in, like, a lore sense, because this is the first time we're seeing, like, bones, right? It's usually insect-related stuff.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I wasn't on his plane of his existence.
This is true, but you also do hit him from not on his plane of existence.
Yeah, but I'm at least closer.
Okay. Oh, you do keep the shards, but not the red mercury.
Where am I going? Ooh, red mercury. Hang on. Okay, that's not helpful.
Unless she compresses it into a rosary. Interesting.
I don't know what the rosaries actually get you.
Rosaries make sense for like an item in a game.
Oh, come on. Just let me land on the thing.
It'd be cool to have a game that's like super Christian-y or whatever. But I feel like trying to appeal to like actual Christians is so hard.
Well, because they all disagree with each other. There's like so many different denominations and none of them are on the same page.
Because like, I was talking to this guy who's like a Russian Orthodox, and I was like, oh dude, that smoke sensor, that's so sick. Wouldn't that be like an awesome like ninja weapon or something? Like you know, like if you're gonna be slaying demons, you go and like throw it.
You're correct.
And he was like, it's a smoke sensor. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but like, what if you like had a battle smoke sensor?
Yeah, what if it was cool?
And he's like not having it, and I'm like, all right, well, no fun allowed, fine.
No fun allowed in the Russian Orthodoxy.
But like it's super sick. If you don't know, the Russian Orthodox have this metal ball that has like some burning stuff in it, and then it's at the end of a chain, and then like some kind of like priest or some religious guy goes down the aisle in the center of the church, and he like swings it back and forth like a pendulum, and it like spreads this like holy smoke like on either side of the aisle. And I think if you're gonna be like demon hunting or vampire hunting or something, that's a super cool like item, you know? You'd be like swinging around by the chain and like, you know how they have like the oh god, they have like the Kamakasuri Gama or whatever. They're like the ninja, like the, you know, like, that thing. Except you do that with like a smoke sensor. I feel like you could have a super cool like. Does anyone remember like Hunter the Reckoning? Right. There's the one guy, the Spanish guy, right? Like the Spaniard. He's got like a cross on his back, but like he can draw it like a sword, and then he has like a crossbow, right? And so that's like peak Catholic, like vampire hunter or whatever. But then you could also have a guy who's like sort of like a ninja, you know? Well, not like a ninja, but like has like a chain weapon where he's like he swings it around and throws it, and have that be like the Orthodox dude. He throws the smoke sensor, and then you know naturally you need like a big buff guy who's got like a cross like a hammer, you know?
I think I know what I gotta do.
Like a big Christ maul. Oh, that was very cool.
I'm learning.
Oh. That was
Yes. Do you like my sick move?
yeah, that was pretty sick. You're
That
like
was actually intentional. Fun fact. I figured it's probably... Now I get my revenge. Damn it.
your mind was just consumed by Mario. You were like must jump on Koopa Shell.
Hey, I'm tired, man. I'm not used to staying up this late anymore. I've been going to bed at like 11.
Aw.
Okay. Let's go down here. I like this game.
Those are cool. I don't see them too often. Sensors. Sensor with a C.
Ah, my beads.
See, it's...
No. Oh.
Look at it.
I don't know if it's just like on the ground or if it's lost forever. Like if there's a big lava pit down there or something.
So I think it's sensor C-E-N-S-E-R.
I got a bead. Oh, nice.
And then there's sensor with an S, which is like that. Spelled like S-E-N-S-O-R-S. Sensors. And then there's...
You need less flying enemies.
censorship, which is C-E-N-S-O-R. So they all sound the same, but I think they all have 3 different spellings, right? So whenever I'm like typing that out, I'm thinking like, wait a second, is this actually? Because it's weird that there's like its own. I wonder what the like root of all that stuff is like. Sensors, senses. That all makes sense. I wonder what the root of smoke sensor is. Like, what is that in Latin or whatever, or Greek, maybe. I don't know.
Oops.
Sensor is correct. Sensor is to bleep with an E at the end.
Ah, it was a trap. But I still got a bunch of money, so it doesn't matter.
Glad to see Trisha enjoying action games. Lately we have DMC1 that we're rising. Tonight it's Hollow Knight. She might like Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, another 2D action game.
What is that? Oh, it didn't tell me. It didn't tell me what that was. I guess I'll find out later.
You gotta watch the body video for that.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, I really enjoyed the first Hollow Knight, so it's nice to just have basically more of it to play. It's kind of nice, yeah. Oh. Oh. You hurting me.
Why did you just kill him?
I heard a voice and I wasn't sure if there was something else nearby. That was like more powerful.
The loot is kind of fun in this game.
It's different, but it's not different in a bad way. It's almost like you can try new things without just objectively making it worse.
Incredible.
Incredible, yeah.
It looks very satisfying to see you pick it up. I wonder how much of the game design now like leans towards like thinking about that kind of stuff. It's crazy how like Dark Souls, they don't have any 3D models for like items on the ground, and somehow people are like, yeah, that's fine. It's just like these glowing orbs that you pick up, and they just have like an icon for it. In a way, it keeps you from knowing what the item is until you get it. But
Alright, what else we got here? We got the compass. Track your location through these winding lands. That sounds pretty good.
hey, Moss Hive Network.
And this is for adding new areas you discover, which also sounds pretty solid. Yeah, sure. Somebody's gonna be like, no, you have to save all your beads for these other items that you don't know about. You idiot!
That's why you have Cheat Engine.
Yeah, it's...
Although if these guys respawn, they give you red beads.
This is true.
Oh, so he's getting animated by...
Yeah, that's what I noticed. Ooh. Okay.
Interesting.
don't remember how far back I was, but there was an elevator and I chose not to go. Oh wait, it's this. Ah. This is much more useful now. Does it show me the elevator?
Censor comes from ancient Rome, either of two magistrates who held censuses and supervised public morals. I try to go with the common thread of Buddha religion, spiritually and philosophically, I think. Censor as in an incense. That does make a lot more sense. Hey buddy, you coming up on the couch? Yeah. You wanna come up? You wanna hop up? Please.
That's where she is.
Or are you trying to go outside?
Oh, does he need to go out?
You wanna go outside?
Oops.
I was wrong in spelling before. Okay.
Oh, I forgot about the trap. Yeah. I did not think that a trap would respawn. I thought that would be a one-time thing. Oh well.
I'm trying to think other like Christian-related weapons.
Like the jingly staff, right?
Jingly staff isn't a Christian thing,
They have a staff that jingles.
do they?
I'm 80% sure.
I feel like the jingly staff is like a Japanese thing.
Yeah, I mean, they have something as well, but I feel like I've seen a bishop or something with a staff.
Yeah, they do have staffs. I don't know if they make any noise though.
Well, all you have to do is attach rings to it to get it to make noise.
Yeah.
Thought you would show me where I was on the map, but it will not do that. I guess I need to buy more map items. Whoops. Ah, whatever.
There's this other girl that I knew. Again, like, because I brought this up before, is like, living by, like, leftist values, you just live such a shitty life. And I just see it, like, whenever I look at these people, like, just going through their life, like, living like that, it just looks so, like, what is, the thing at the bottom? Is that stringing a rosary?
Rosary string. I picked up, well, now I got this. I picked up this, where it was like frayed rosary string.
Oh, and then you could break it.
Yeah. Hmm. You're supposed to blacksmith stuff for me. How do I unlock that? No. Okay, let me try to figure out how to play the game. Oh, I have to attach it. Okay. So I have to pick either compass or shard pendant. Crude trinket worn by collectors and crafters allows one to collect more shell shards. Okay. I have yet to figure out when I can use the shell shards. I would assume that the blacksmithing guy would help me use them, but he's not talking to me. So, I guess not.
What's your dress called?
Hunter's cloak.
Okay.
The tool pouch. Holding tools. Map in the quill. Mossberry. Okay. I'm seeking the great citadel.
In D&D moral alignment terms, I would hope to be
Okay.
neutral good.
So I have to, like, actually have the compass on for it to show where I am. That's fine, I guess. It's different. They're trying something different.
Holy hand grenade of Antioch. That is those do look like those do in fact look like hand grenades. We have one.
He's going to fetch our holy hand grenade. Ooh.
Yeah, we have a holy hand grenade. You like, I don't know. You pull it like you put stuff in it or something. I don't know. I got it. We got it from somebody. It's like, who knows what it's actually for or like what it is. I just know that I just saw it and I was like, oh, that's like the thing. They told my mom to like write prayers on pieces of paper and then put them in the thing. I doubt that's what you're actually supposed to do, but
Okay. Seem to get released. I think this is a boss fight that you're trying to unlock, miss.
it looks mad. I guess I would be mad if they were just like clang clanging.
She's cute. I like her.
The ball represents the earth and the cross, God's dominion over it. It is placed in the king's hand to show his
I
control
wonder what I have to do to unlock
over
that
both
part.
the earth and the church. A globus cruciger. Okay. Yeah, anyway, there was this girl, and she was like talking about how she went up she went up to some guy's room and then they just decided to hang out naked. And I was like, dude, if he could even stomach having sex with you, you would have had sex.
Brutal.
And I broke that down for her. I was like, I think he was not attracted to you. Or I didn't say think. I was like, he just wasn't attracted to you.
Oh, no.
If that's the case. Like,
Oh, that's so far back.
because I don't know how... Yeah, it's just the level of like delusion that people like live their lives in. It's like, listen, you're like in college and you're saying this. You need to know. Like, you just need to know. And it's like, that's her aspiration, is to have like the order of operations is like, if a girl is really attractive, you would, like, if she's super attractive, you'd want to marry her. If she's like attractive but you're not perfect, you would date her for a while, and then, like, you know, and then if she was good enough, you would sleep with her. And that's like just kind of how things work. There's like this psyop that leftists will do. It's like, oh, like ugly, it's like attractive people sleep around. It's like, no, that is not at all what I have seen with my own two eyes. the most hideous fucking trolls go and sleep around because it's all they can get. This girl was too ugly to even sleep around. She was just this gross looking, just like thumb.
Get up there. It's not on the map. I guess it's something I have to mark myself.
And she would say all of the standard, like, shitty talking points and whatever. And the reality is, she's just this, like, hideous troll who, like, her aspiration is to be a whore. And she can't even do that. And it's like, it sounds mean, but it's like, then you have this person who, like, sucks at even sucking at life, trying to tell you how you should live your life, trying to tell you you're a bad person for going to the gym and not being as fat as her. It's like, alright, dude, I think I'm gonna go to the gym and stay far away from actual fucking Morlocks. But, like, I only had one class with her, but then she would live on throughout life, and, like,
causing trouble for everyone.
I didn't realize that, because, like, when Sergeant Salamander had his, like, falling out with his D&D group, I realized I knew her from one of my classes. And she had gone on in life to brag about maybe she's going to get invited to this polycule or that polycule.
Ooh.
Maybe she'll get invited. Oh, she's playing around with the, maybe I want to join that. I was like, no one wants you, dude. You're gross. And, like, it's just like...
Yeah, that's kind of the funny joke people make about polygamy, is just that it's like a bunch of people who can't get laid and one giant fat chick.
Yeah, and it's like... And then she would go through life, like, just spreading the most vile shit imaginable. Telling people that are in monogamous relationships that they're trapped, and it's like, you wish you were trapped in one of these. You can't even be trapped. Like, mocking people that are, like, in love or want to have kids, and, like...
Oh, that's not cool.
It's like, dude, you fucking wish. The reality is, you fucking wish you could be a fucking trad wife, and you can't. You're too ugly, and you so ugly she couldn't be a whore. Insane. And then she's, like, going around telling people that, like, they're a fascist if they work out or go to the gym, or, like...
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
She had some, like, real weird, like, moral foundations, too.
Bastard.
Like, she's one of those people who's like, you shouldn't care about your family. Like, you shouldn't...
What?
You should just care about everyone equally. You shouldn't...
You shouldn't care about your family?
Yeah, you shouldn't worry about your family more than other people and whatever.
That's spoken from someone who hates their family.
Yeah. Someone who wants lots of...
like, no one else should like their family either, actually.
And, like, she wants, like, free stuff from everybody without deserving it. Like... It's like, yeah, you don't get free food at... my, like, Thanksgiving dinner cry about it. Like,
Weaver, Falun, by grace you warded, by thread you healed, for your favor eternal, we offer our song.
and she would always brag about being good with, like, relationship advice.
What? That's crazy.
And, like, she said it one time, I was like, it's like, why would you be good at relationship advice? Do you have relationships? And, like,
Get through the silks.
I was like, dude, didn't you, like, sit around in a room naked because someone didn't want to have sex with you? Why are you, like, what do you mean you're, like, good at giving relationship advice? It's like,
Excited just to be in a polycule, and you're like, yeah, I can give relationship advice. Surely I know what. Oh god. Ugh. Oh man, it bounced upward and hit me.
hey, Nito.
Killing me.
Ketchup girl. You met a few gems at school? I did indeed.
Where was I? I'm so tired I can't even remember. Well, it's a good thing that it shows me on the map where I was. Up we go. From learning how to fly, I at least want to hear it from someone who's flown a plane before.
No.
Yeah, right. At the very least. Oh, that's right. I can't do that jump.
Oh, hey, Quantum Weasel. I didn't notice you popping in there.
Ugh.
I knew a guy so anti-religious he refused to improve his faith stat in a Souls game. I mean, to be fair, I think I was like that once upon a time.
Everyone thought they were so edgy.
I mean,
Now it's very much the opposite.
I agree with Adam. We shouldn't care about a family. That's not what I said. I'm quoting an insane woman. She was super ugly. She couldn't, like, get into a relationship, and she would poison other people's relationships. She would she would try to convince people to leave people and be single. And she would brag about it.
Wow.
Before they would start, like, playing, like, Dungeons and Dragons or whatever, she would, like, brag about...
Just a complete useless piece of shit.
Yeah, and it's like, she's just this, like...
Ah, fuck.
She's just this, like, gremlin going around ruining people's lives. And then she's like, yeah, I'm like, morally superior. She believed you should care about people the least like you before you should care about your own family. And, like, thought that was, like, a moral stance you could stand on. And it's like... Okay. Like, how do you build a society like that? It's like, okay, well, I care about my family, and so I produce people that know how to care about others, and then my next door neighbors will be like us, and then we'll all care about each other on this street, and then a town made out of streets of people that care about each other will be a great town, and then the next town over will be influenced by our culture and become like us, and then you eventually, if everyone has a family that all cares about each other, then you'd have a whole country full of a very strong country. Instead, you have just a nest of hideous traitors. Like, to be so ugly that a guy who is single and upset about being single and self-conscious about being single wouldn't sleep with you is like such a condemnation. And it's like that's what she aspires to be, is just like this just polycule like boulder, like fucking
yeah. Let's see, I heard one of the rest points in the game is a trap. Something comes down and bites you. Well, that's interesting. That reminds me of...
seems exciting.
Yeah, that reminds me of the concepts that I think it was thrown away, but it was like mimic bonfires that would eat you.
Yeah, there's like a half-made file that's like a mimic bonfire or whatever.
Yeah.
And also, what's her name? Duke's dear Freya, on her back is a bonfire. Like yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That would have been super fucking cool if you went to light a bonfire and a fucking just popped out of the ground and turned into a boss fight.
That would be super, super cool. Like, imagine it lights on fire, breaks out of the ground, like, skitters off the cliff into, like, a big waterfall, and then, like, goes through the waterfall, and you see the eyes glow, and it, like, comes back out, and it's, like, gonna get you.
Or it's, like, a fucking lava monster, right? And you light the fire that ignites it and brings it back to life, and it's, like, spewing flames. There's a lot of cool shit that you could do with that. Breaks my heart that the hermit crab tower fight from Dark Souls 2 got cut, because I feel like that would be another really cool fight. To see the tower like just scurry away, and you're like, what the fuck? or like it's just like passively moving in the background, and you don't know if it's like, am I going crazy or is it actually moving?
And I know why it was cut. It was cut because it's not dark enough. It's not edgy enough.
I don't think that. I think it just had to do with the fact that they... I mean, yeah, it's not edgy, but like there's a lot of things in Dark Souls games that are not really edgy. They're more lighthearted and cool. But I think it's just the fact that they had a lot of ambitious ideas for Dark Souls 2, and then they had to release the game early, so they had to like cut a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But if it was an idea that, I don't know, they would have recycled it for the next game like they did with
maybe. But then again, people hated Dark Souls 2, so they just like...
Sure, they still recycled some of the ideas though. The first one that comes to mind is Midir, but that's not from... That's from Dark Souls 3 into... they wanted Midir to grab something and throw it, and that ended up being the lightning bolt that the guy throws.
I mean, there's a lot of good ideas that were introduced into Dark Souls 2 that they haven't gone back to yet, but they should. Like the game changing for New Game Plus. Great idea.
Yeah.
In fact, I think they should like capitalize on that more.
Yeah.
But, you know, especially like the fucking spider coming at you in the different locations. That was really cool. That was really neat. If they like did more shit like that for New Game Plus, that'd make for a really cool game to replay.
I care about part of my family. They've earned my love and trust. Some of the other family members done some pretty dark things to me, just in general. So, it's not that you should have, like, undying loyalty to your family regardless of what they do, but, like, by default, you should care about your family and people that share identities with you. Like,
I guess show good faith, and if, you know, like, expect them to also return that good faith. And if they don't, then you know that there's nothing there, I guess.
And it's just like a reality of the world, is that if you have common identities with someone, you're going to get along with them. Like, when I run into someone who's Italian and, like, I say, oh yeah, I'm Italian or whatever, we, like, get along. Same thing goes for, like, if you share a religion with someone, you're like, oh yeah, I'm Orthodox too, or I'm Catholic too, or whatever. And same goes for, like, if you have interests in, like, certain bands or video games or whatever, or anime. Like, these are things that like bind you together. These are common identities.
Yeah.
To be a leftist is to have like a mental derangement where you sympathize more with the people that are the least like you, which leads to bug posters, which are literally like so subhuman.
Yeah, and demon posters,
as posters.
I've covered on my channel.
It's just like it's like the worst like creatures. It's just like
it's like, hey, these things want to kill all of humanity. Let's talk to them. Let's, like, try to be friends. It's like, why? This is the last people that you should try to be friends with. Maybe they're just hurting inside. Maybe they want a hug.
Yeah. It's like...
Maybe they just want to kill you, and maybe they're being honest when they look you in the eyes and say, I want to kill you.
Yeah. Yeah... Anyway,
I am very tired. It is officially midnight, but yeah, I am loving this game so far. I'm happy. It's a good purchase, and it's not an expensive game either. Like,
yeah, $20.
Yeah, for like
there were
a masterpiece indie game. It's great.
There were troons on Twitter that were mad about it being cheap. They were like, it's hostile to the market. They should have... It's too high quality for the price. They should have...
So was the first game. The first game was really high quality for like its price as well.
They should have warned people. Nobody had time to prepare, whatever. It's like, shut up.
What kind of argument is that? Stop making things nice and good.
I mean, like, I guess that's true, but, like, are people buying a game because it just came out? No. So, like...
Yeah, people were anticipating this game forever. It's been on everyone's wish list. Honestly, they would have bought it whenever it came out. It doesn't matter when.
Yeah. So anyway, rough week, but had
cheers to the beginning of a new one.
Yeah. Had Charlie Kirk earlier on in the week. Actually, even before that, my I'll probably talk about it another time. I'm just like don't feel like it. But my grandfather on my mom's side passed away. So that was like kind of... It was very disorienting to come back from BasedCon, like driving 11 hours, and then like the
next day.
The next day, as soon as I get up, we gotta go to the funeral home, and I have to pee super bad, like when I wake up, right? And like someone's in the shower, of course. So I have to like go downstairs, and then like all these people I don't want to talk to yet because I have to fucking piss are like in my way, going like, oh hey, it's like,
how you feeling?
It's like, how about you all fuck off?
Feeling like I have to pee.
I don't even have my glasses on. Like I barely can like. It's just like, everyone get the fuck out of my face. Like just go away. And they're like, oh, and it's like, how about you save your pleasant sentiments for when I'm not thinking about pissing? Is that okay if everyone just like shuts the fuck up? Anyway, so I didn't have time to like write or edit or print out like a eulogy, so I just had to
keep going. Don't mind me.
So I just had to like do it off the top of my head. No, I'll talk about it another time. I don't know. And then like maybe the next day or something like that, it was like Charlie Kirk got assassinated. And
yeah, it was a lot all at once for us.
And then it's like 9/11, just like...
It's just the worst.
It's like a
anniversary of anything.
It's just like a bad fucking week. But... Thanks, Free63. My grandma said have a party when she dies, not a funeral, because funerals suck. I don't know. It's good to be sad and have it be okay to be sad and stuff. You know, being
like kind of part of the mourning process, I guess.
Yeah, and like being sad isn't bad. You know, being depressed sucks. Like depressed is a feeling of nothingness, where it's like you're just like super extreme boredom is like actually what depression is.
Mm.
If you're really fucking dumb, you'll fill an emotion into your boredom of just like crushing sadness. But you don't have to do that. You could just not. Not that I have been able to avoid that trap, you know, in the past.
Not that I'm not a stupid idiot.
Not that I'm not a stupid idiot, but like, when you're depressed, you're not sad. You are specifically depressed. Like, you are devoid of, you're devoid of a good feeling. That doesn't mean you have to fill it in with a shittier one.
Feeling.
But, no, being sad is fine, and it's kind of beautiful in a way. Like, I don't know, everyone was, like, sad and stuff, and sorry to hear condolences. Thanks. Yeah, no, but it was like fine. I'll talk about it some other time when I have more like energy to talk about it. But yeah, then it was like Charlie Kirk. Then it's 9/11, and then the 12th of September is the anniversary of the Siege of Vienna in 1683, which was shattered by the Holy League. So what happened was the Ottomans were coming up into Europe, into Austria, and they were invading with a huge army of people that they pressed into service and slaves and whatever. They had a big caliphate, which is like, you go to a village and you bully them into joining your army, and you enslave all their women and press all their men into service. And it's a very common thing that happens in the Middle East. Over the history of the Middle East, they're very prone to caliphates. You saw it with like the rise of like ISIS or ISIL or whatever. They did the same thing. They just showed up in towns and like bullied people into service, and then like enslaved all the women and whatever. And it's just like, it's extremely common that is like the state of the Middle East. So like that extends all the way back, right? So they did that. They arrived at Vienna with an untenable army. So it's like an army too big to actually sustain with like the resources that they have. Because, you know, when you take farmers away from like farming or whatever they're doing to get food, you make them into a soldier, you're going to produce less food and stuff. So their army is too big to sustain. So there's no retreating until they take substantial losses, because they can't go back to their own country and live. They'll be famine. So they have to shave off a huge portion of their army before they can even leave. So they're not going anywhere, and they're sieging the city, and they try to tunnel under the city because they can't get in. And some bakers were working early in the morning, and they heard scratching underneath the floor, and they were like, holy shit, call the guards. So they do. They kill all the miners in the tunnels. They collapse the tunnels, and undermine, subverted. They didn't get into the city. Probably before that, at this point, they called upon the Holy League, which was this very loose agreement that the Pope kind of forced on all of Christendom to be like, we should all be on the same side. We're all Christians, even if like some of us are Catholic or Orthodox or whatever. And he put a lot of pressure onto all of Europe into accepting this. But it was a very loose agreement. There's no money trading hands. This wasn't a very solid agreement, and
it's just like, hey, let's do this.
Yeah, so Vienna didn't really expect, or Austria didn't really expect anyone to answer. They're like, we have to try. So they sent out letters, and they were like, the Holy League,
please.
On behalf of the Holy League, come help us. And everyone showed up. Everyone that got sent a letter came to defend Europe. And there's something super beautiful about that.
That is really nice. Yeah.
They sent people from England and Ireland and Scotland. Everyone was like, no, we're sending soldiers. Of course we're sending soldiers. Poland sent all of their winged hussars. Hungary, there's from every single European nation, some amount of soldiers went just to be part of it, if nothing else. And a lot of people like could barely get there before the battle was like started. Some people showed up while the battle was going on and were like, let's go find something to do. Like, let's deploy somewhere. And yeah, when the sun rose on the 12th of September in 1683, cresting over the hill, all of the winged hussars were lined up on the ridge, and their armor was so shiny that they were blindingly bright, and they charged down 30,000 men strong into the side of the Ottoman army and just absolutely obliterated them. It's hard to even imagine. It's to the point where when I tell people what they did, it feels like a fantasy story. Like, 30,000 is a fucking lot of people. Even today, to imagine 30,000 horsemen riding.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a fucking lot. And that's the low end of the estimate. High end is 40,000. And that's all armored. That's everyone in plate mail. That's crazy what you can do at the late Middle Ages. And also guns were around at this time. So after they charged, when they're chasing the people running away, they're pulling out pistols and shooting them.
Yeah.
So it's like the most like metal fucking experience. But the lances that they used, some of them were 16 feet long and some of them were even 19 feet long. So like in order to have a lance like that, you can't hold it out straight. You can only hold it out straight for like a second. So you're literally dropping it forward and timing it with your sprint. You have to be so well trained to just skewer into the enemy formations. And just fucking imagine how many people you can impale with a 19-foot long spear. Holy shit. And they didn't have good armor. They had like trash armor because it's just like this big dung beetle just rolling this army of garbage toward the enemy. Like the battle in Lord of the Rings, Helm's Deep. Actually, that's what he
That's
wanted.
what it's inspired by.
Yeah, it's he wanted people to love history as much as he did, and so he wanted to do these like references to it to try and like make it in such a way that people could understand how fantastical it was. And so that's what he did with the Battle of Helm's Deep. But in the movie, the amount of like horsemen charging is nothing compared to
30,000.
Yeah, like you couldn't even with CGI, you can't really get people to appreciate 30,000 men charging into a massive army.
Yeah, that's what happens when like all these countries of Europe come together, I guess. It truly is a show of good faith.
Yeah, the largest cavalry charge in history. That is correct. Huge movement of men. Imagine what the ground would have felt like.
Just an actual earthquake.
Hollow lances. I don't think so. So, there was a... There's Modern History TV demonstrated holding a banner that was 20 feet long. And he was like, while it's vertical, it's fine. But as soon as if it tips even a little bit, you're in a real problem. It starts to get extremely heavy at just a little angle off. And also, when it's like this, you can rest it on the ground. So when the horsemen are at rest, you plant the back end of the spear, and then once you're charging, you're holding it vertical, and you can do that for quite a while. But then once you are getting in range of the enemy, you have to start tipping it forward, and not too fast, not too slow, and just have it perfectly aligned at the right moment to just skewer through 19 feet of Ottomans. And and then you're not getting that spear back, right? That's gone.
Yeah, that's gone.
Whether it breaks or whatever, you're letting it go. You're not going to use that anymore. And then you're going to draw another sword or wheeling charge out. So you charge in, impale a bunch of people, leave, go back to the supply wagon, pick up your new lance, get to the back of the line, and then charge again. And just keep on doing it until you just smashed away like the tide through the army. And then it's time for the chase. Pull out the pistols, boys. Start shooting fleeing Ottomans. And like, you better believe all the people who showed up too late to, so late to the battle they could barely like get in line, like line up before it was like, oh, well, we already win, right? Those people were like, well, we have to go chase. So the whole way out of the country, there was like an army like trying to rush. Like, I've got to kill an Ottoman before I go back to Scotland. I'm gonna seem like a giant pussy. So they're like literally like, we've got to catch some. I have to kill
There's
one.
so many people there, might as well.
And they're like all like running with the rifles. Like, gotta find one. Is that a? So like, it's the most like energetic chase out of a country. They fled. It was like a forced march where they're like trying to get out of the country, and off to safer lands before they can just be destroyed. So even the survivors, I think like, I don't remember if they had any leadership at this point, but like they took massive casualties. It's probably obviously the biggest cavalry charge in history is going to be the biggest casualties from a charge in history.
Sense.
And the speed those horses would have charged in that charge. So the winged hussars are supposed to have a special breed of horse that doesn't exist anymore. It went extinct, and it was described as being shorter and much faster. And they much faster at a sprint, but with less endurance. And so faster than a Cassian is what it says, and a Cassian can gallop at like 35 miles an hour. So faster than that, whatever that means. Does that mean 40 miles an hour? All right, whatever. You know, it's hard to say how fast they were, but they said faster than 35 miles an hour. So however fast you want to make that, if you think it's like 70 miles an hour, I'm all there with you. But whatever. So that was those were the winged hussars. But then they also had, you know, the rest of the 30,000 wasn't the winged hussars. It was all sorts of armored cavalry from all over Europe. And they were all very eager to be on the same team because Europe had a lot of wars, and it was very nice to be like, no, we're all brothers. We're all you know.
We're all the same. Anyway, I'm really tired.
Yeah, I just wanted to end on that like positive note.
Yeah, thanks for the white pill.
And I think every year when 9/11 comes around, you should remember the 12th. You should remember 9/12.
The 12th as well.
Yeah, because
the better day, the better anniversary of something good that happened. You know.
That's the ideal to like work towards, is like unity and like victory. You know, rather than and not that we shouldn't remember the tragedy, but we should also remember the wins. It shouldn't just all be sad events. You know, that we remember.
Yeah.
Because great stuff happens.
Our revenge for the Muslims comes the day after.
Yeah.
On the 12th. Anyway. Thank you guys for tuning in to some Silksong. I'll definitely be picking up this more later for the next stream, but right now I'm just way too exhausted.
And Quantum Weasel is right. That did stop the Ottoman invasion of Europe. All of Europe was saved that day. And anyway.
That's a good story. Yeah. Good night,
Thanks
everybody.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
We'll see you on the next Game Fan stream, of course.
Yes, Deus Volt.